Millwood Chloe for Shane Loon out towards the outside the front, waiting if it's to straighten up again. Our Flasher Flyer back on the second row. Back markers set, tapes fly back and Magical Baz hit the ground running and Lucy's Pride missed it slightly. Going out OK Millwood Chloe, but it's into a bit of a break. Between runners then Adams Express just got away nicely and kicking up on the inside between runners then at this stage is the would be the emergency one, Purple Royale. It's going towards the lead. Flying out there from the back in this Starlight Logan gets up to fourth. Further back then we've got Lucy's Pride. Ruffiano back sixth midfield. Around the outside there trying to push forward a little as they go to the back straight at this stage would be Always Want to Know. Underneath it is Tobias James. Degatti Image third last in the main pack. Further back then we've got Our Flash of Fire, and last of all there one out the back, it looks like it could be Millwood Chloe, must have blown the start big time, and they go to that top corner and Magical Baz is on top. It led by just on a sulky's length. In second placing, trying to get just a little bit closer there as they come to that top corner for the first time. We're just on 2.25 laps to go, and it's still this leader travels along very sweetly indeed, and he's been there from the outside, going there just to, it's Magical Baz. I'll get him shortly. Here they come from the back, and one of the favourite ones here is just getting out there, starting as Starlight Logan starting to put out three deep, going closer between runners then as they go there. This corner this time around, it's going to be the emergency, which is this time Mick Mickle from Purple Royale. The one going there, Adams Express is right behind the leader, 5 or 6 metres further back. Then we've got Lucy's Pride around the outside. Then Always Want to Know, 3 pairs back in the running line. It's travelling okay. Tobias James back on its back, one caught out 3 deep. There was Degatti Image is going to have to angle back, and Millwood Chloe sees them all, but it's still Magical Baz on top, and it led it clearly. In second placing, going along okay, is Adams Express. The Bolter at pretty good odds on the outside, then trying to still getting that closer order as they sit up on the outside. The leader there at this stage would be Starlight Logan. It's right in the mix in amongst them, but a few changes. Are they starting to come into the straight with 1,000 metres to go? Always Want to Know there, so right up there, pushing up there to get into the death seat, and one right around the outside. Degatti Image has had no luck, and he's going to push forward with a lap to travel. Underneath it as they come at this stage is Purple Royale. Further back then, lost his spot there, Starlight Logan. He's 3 pairs, but he's got a bit of a piggy back home. Tobias James between runners. Ruffiano third last. Second last bit, then we got Our Flash of Fire, and last of all is Millwood Chloe after that steady beginning. The Jim Barker on top as they go down the back, and Magical Baz is still on top. Pardon me. Magical Baz led just narrowly and trying to get up on the outside, and coming again there's Always Want to Know's in amongst them. Gee, they've won at big odds there, pushing between runners. Then is the Adams Express. He's going for an inside run, and he's going to get it as I speak. Between runners still there at any old odds. Also there is the reserve Purple Royale. Plenty of chances, and the one starting to come the outside is for Starlight Logan. They come into the straight now. This is a good finish coming up, and it's in front at this stage. They come into the straight as Adams Express. It's Adams Express to go, and Magical Baz in the centre of the track still there. Magical Baz at any old odds, and down the outside you get him. Magical Baz, Jimmy Barker, you're a marvel. Second placing goes to the Royale horse, which was the Mickey Mickle of Royale. Between runners then getting home late. Run a terrific race between runners. Adams Express. Starlight Logan wasn't too far away from the place getters. Further back then they're coming in at intervals, then pulling up quickly up the line was Lucy's Pride. A gap further back then would Always Want to Know, carved up on the run down the straight. So, and we'll finish towards the tail of the field, and Degatti Image finished up in midfield after a checkered run in transit. Very tight finish, but you'll find number 3, Magical Baz, at good odds for Jimmy Barker, and he's led them a merry dance, and he's scored at good odds. Magical Baz, $18.90 the win, and he's got home to score. Second placing goes to number 8, I think you'll find gets second. Just waiting for that to go into the frame, which would be Purple Royale, and 13 was in amongst them also. Dugatti Image. So this is very tight. I'll wait for the numbers to go up in there. They've got them in the frame as 3, 8 and 13. And I'll just wait for the officials to come through there on that particular. But Magical Baz, well, he's defied them all. He looked beaten for all money down the back straight, but Jim Barker had none of that. He wobbled off the track a little bit under pressure, but the others could do no better on Magical Baz, and he's kicked back and he's fought them all out to score nicely. Number 3, Magical Baz, has went home to score, and the minor prize money between number 8, which was Purple Royale, Mick Micallef, and also number 13, Dugatti Image, a huge run by Dugatti Image, and number 4 was in amongst them, which was Adams Express. Ran a cracker of a race.
Terrific work. Thank you very much for that.